myself being pulled up.
What's going on, y'all?
Like Booker here at Area 52. This is Pastor Mike. I am coming to you live from our top secret broadcasting bunker here at Area 52.
We're gonna do lots of gold mining.
I am online and I am live with you today. Good to be here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Homecoming Fellowship 2023. I'm sorry you missed it. I'm sorry you missed it. The fellowship was, to me, it was phenomenal. And there was some folks that had been here before, and it was good to see them again. Always good to see them. And then we had some newcomers this year. And that was a joy. It really was. And there was a couple guys, a father and a son, that were with us this weekend. And I don't think I could tell you their names. And it's not because they don't want me to tell you their names, because I don't remember their names. But I remember where they're from. They are from Snowflake, New Mexico. Yes, that is a real town. And as soon as I said it, I said, I know what that is. Snowflake, New Mexico. Is it New Mexico or Arizona? No, it's New Mexico, I'm pretty sure. Snowflake is where Travis Walton disappeared from way back in the early 70s. He was part of a crew that was clearing brush and cleaning up the forest. They had a contract to clear out so many acres for the Forestry Service so that would reduce the risk of wildfires. Environmentalists just get bent over, sideways, twisted around 30 times, and can't stand it whenever somebody shows up in the woods with a chainsaw. They go absolutely bonkers. But anyway,
you guys are doing well.
Contract for that, and they were
I feel like I watched Monuments Men, and it's a good movie.
It was Travis
and I seen Golden Arrow, so I'm playing Minecraft today. Gotta play Minecraft.
Travis was working with him and 4 other guys. There was a total of 6 guys altogether. They rode in this, what we called back then a king cab truck. Had a front seat and a back seat. And they had worked 12 hours that day. They got in the truck, and it was dark already, or twilight. And so they saw what they thought was fire in the sky. That's a term that loggers use to denote if lightning strikes a tree, catches it on fire, that's fire in the sky. And so they kind of went over toward it to see what it was, because if it was fire, they would have to go and report it.
I kind of want to do the Coleman Hills texture pack.
There,
I went for my walk today too.
On fire. They saw a disc floating up in the air, no sound. Something just compels Travis to get out of the truck. And everybody's going, Travis, Travis, get back here, get back here. And Travis is like, I want to see this thing. So he walks over there, and something happens. And they zap Travis with some kind of ray. He is picked up about, I don't know, 20, 30 feet off the ground. And then the beam let go, and it pushed him about 30 yards away. By this time, his brother and his best friends, his workmates, down the road, scared to death. they turned around and they went back to where they saw the UFO. They saw Travis. They walked all over the place. Couldn't find him anywhere. No way. So these guys have to go in now. You understand? They have to go into the sheriff's office and say, we lost our brother. How'd you lose him? Well, there was this spaceship, see? Every one of these guys getting a breathalyzer, getting blood work done, see if they're on drugs. They all took a polygraph. They all seemed to do pretty good with that polygraph. 5 days later.
Oh,
and I mean, they brought in
your own miscreation. Projected on one table, perceived it on another, so that you can remain in your human condition, seemingly human, individual person with a body condition. It's it's your own miscreation. Well, perception operates in time and space in the domain of uncertainty.
Unknown aerial phenomenon, UAPs, unidentified, and they zapped Travis with some kind of ray.
Oh,
he is picked up about, I don't know, 20, 30 feet off the ground, and then the beam let go and it pushed him about 30 yards away.
Thing over here.
By this
Mesa
time,
Hills.
his brother and his best friend, his workmates, down the road, scared to death. War of the Worlds, right? Well, they get about a mile out and they say, wait a minute, we gotta stop thinking about this. We gotta go get Travis. So they turned around and they went back to where they saw the UFO, they saw Travis. They walked all over the place, couldn't find him anywhere. No way. So these guys have to go in now. You understand? They have to go into the sheriff's office and say, we lost our brother. How'd you lose him? Well, there was this spaceship, see? Every one of these guys getting a breathalyzer, getting blood work done, see if they're on drugs. They all took a polygraph. They all seemed to do pretty good with that polygraph. 5 days later, and I mean, they brought in cadaver dogs. They brought in the state Bureau of Investigation, and they investigated, and they put these guys through the ringer and said, come on, you know where he is, just confess it, get it over with, come on, come out with it. Nothing happens. Finally, 5 days later, after the abduction, Travis's brother gets a phone call late at night, and it's Travis Walton's phone. He said, you got to come and get me. He said, where in the world are you? He said, I'm at such and such gas station here, about 30 miles out of town. His brother knew where that place was. And he said, just hang tight there. He said, by the way, where have you been? And he told him, he said, I've just been on this spaceship a few hours. And he says, a few hours, nothing. Gone for 5 days. And Travis didn't believe him. The guy said, feel your face. You had 5 days worth of beard there. And he did. So anyway, they took him to the hospital. He was severely dehydrated, no food, no water for 5 days. His story has not changed. In all the years that he has been telling it, it has not changed a bit. In fact, I think I heard him say one time there's parts of it that he has not told about, or somebody offered to do a hypnotic regression, and he doesn't want to do that. I don't know, that's up to him. But anyway, that's a snowflake for you. Snowflake, Arizona. All right, I have myself here. Because, let me give you our schedule and what we'll be doing this month. August the 25th, 26th, and 27th. Write that down in your calendar, write it on a piece of paper. I don't know, write it down somewhere. We're going to be in Cincinnati. Oh, is it Cincinnati? Let me look and see. I gotta get this right. Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to be in Ohio, that much I know for sure. Yeah, Cincinnati. We're going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio. The Mutual UFO Network is having their annual symposium there in Cincinnati on those dates, 25th, 26th, and 20. Did I get those right again? 25th, 26th, and 27th. Yep. They're doing their annual symposium there. David Paulides, if you've not heard of him, awesome guy. He has made four documentary films, and they all have been about people that have just mysteriously, and in some cases almost magically, disappeared from state parks or federal land or what have you. Any place where there's a lot of rock, any place where there's minerals, any place where there's not a lot of people. And he's done the research, he's got stories to tell about it. Everybody who has followed David Paulides, in their mind, I guess I'm assuming they're like me. When I hear of people just disappearing for no reason, the first thing I think of is unknown aerial phenomenon, UAPs, unidentified flying objects, UFOs, that for some reason those people didn't just disintegrate, they disappeared.
I'd head this
and
way
they
though.
were taken.
That's why the orange is.
Now I told you the story of little Jack
Webb. Yeah.
Remember, that's not his real name. But little Jack Webb, as a boy, a 5-year-old boy, who I believe probably had more spiritual awareness about him than most church people. I really do. But anyway, Jack Webb was invited from his back porch, invited to come and join this beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed lady, long flowing blonde hair. She was encompassed by children all around her. And of course, he was scared. She beckoned him to join them, and he didn't want to go. And upon hearing that, the woman made some kind of hand gestures, and all of a sudden now there's this like a ramp or something like that. Or no, she zapped him with something that immobilized him, and he said, just as I could feel myself being pulled up like they had a tractor beam or something. And he said, I just disappeared while they were walking out to a fishing spot on this little river. Just vanished, gone. No footprints, no drag marks. His shoe wasn't found somewhere. There is absolutely no trace of this boy whatsoever. He's been gone ever since then. And so our friend Jack Webb, who does like to keep his name anonymous, God bless you, Jack. I do think that, and I told him this when he first told me the story. I said, Jack, let me tell you what I think happened. I think God's angels were being directed by God to protect you from this and to hold you back from this. And he said, well, I wasn't even saved then. I said, did God know that? I'm sure he did. I'm sure that's why he protected him, because God knew his salvation before the foundation of the world. Now, so August 25, 26, 27, check that again, yes, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in August we will be at MUFON in Cincinnati. I don't remember what host. Let me see if I can pull up their website here. MUFON Symposium 2023, Beverly Hills 90210. There we go. I just put it on screen for you. We'll do that. We'll do this. I didn't do it. What happened? I lost my ability to screen capture with me on it. So let me put that on the screen. And now I'm going to have to fiddle with this now. Because y'all want to see me, don't you? Well, let's see here. We want... Oh boy. What do we want to add? There, webcam. Add the webcam. But the webcam's too big, so we'll make it small like that. And that's the first thing we'll do. Second thing we'll do, you're seeing this live now, how I do this. Let's see, I need to take this. I need to make it smaller, like this. Do that. Oh, we're getting somewhere. And then I need to add
Oh, you fucking
background.
idiot.
Where is it? No, it ain't there. It ain't there. That's odd how that happened. Anyway, we'll just leave it like that for today. MUFON Symposium 2023. Friend or foe? I know this one. Foe. They are not friends. They are foes. They are enemies. That's David Paulides. Notice his name is Paul Ides. Hey, I didn't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, Peter Robbins, he is sort of the MC. I'm sure there's going to be other speakers there. I find it interesting to hear what's being said in the world of UFOs and so on. And let's see if I can pull up a place where, let's see, where's it going to be? live stream it. You can watch it live. I of course won't be on it, but okay. Here's the Northern Kentucky Convention Center. It's actually, there's a river that separates Cincinnati, Ohio from Covington, Kentucky. But they're all just one big giant city together. That's where it's going to be again, starting Friday, all day Saturday into Sunday. And you just pray for us. Just pray that God will have His way as we try to minister out there. We've got our friend Olivia, who's going to be helping us give out DVDs. Will is going to help us give out DVDs as well, and Will as well. And we just, I appreciate it. You cannot imagine how I feel knowing that folks are out there ready to support, ready to help out, willing to do anything for God's kingdom. I love God's people, and I'm just, maybe I don't know, I just feel lovey-dovey today. Got a problem with that, buddy? Huh? All right, now, let me show you the article. Where did it go? Ain't there? Nope, ain't there. Oh, I better not have lost it. Because this was sent to me. Is that it? No. 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 Where is it? What happened? I have to look at my history here, if I can. I don't know how to do that anymore. Wow. Boy, talk about things going haywire again. Come on, I want to see the. It's me, crying out loud. Oh, good grief. Ah, found it. Here we go. All right. Let's get this show on the road here, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and germs.
I hate when you say that.
I'll have to do it like this for a minute. This was just sent in today. I got this. Non-human UFO revelations. Non-human UFO revelations. I'm going to try to work and fix this shot while I'm reading it. Ex-Air Force intelligence officials' testimony mirrors ancient Kabbalistic teachings. Now, if you know anything about the Kabbalah, you know that primarily it is everything that God told the Israelites to not learn when they got into the land of milk and honey and Canaanites. God said, when you see their temples, destroy them. When you find out how they worship their God and find out their God, destroy it. And he said, I better not hear my people call unto another God or speak the name of other gods. It would be like if you were sitting at the dinner table with your wife, your name is Richard, and you say, say,
Oh.
honey, I sure love you. And your wife says, I love you too, Johnny. Whoops! That was bad. That could mean that she's got somebody else waiting in a hiding place somewhere. So God said, just don't do it. I don't want you learning their religion. So that's basically what the Kabbalah is. Here we go. I'm trying to fix this thing here. I've almost got it. I have almost got it.
I'm gonna check something out right
How
quick.
about... Oh, let me bring it out here a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This might be better. Okay, that's a little better. Non-human revelations, ex-Air Force intelligence officials' testimony mirrors ancient Kabbalistic teachings. What is Kabbalah? I'll fill you in shortly. An ex-Air Force intelligence official recently testified before Congress, confirming the presence of unidentified flying objects with non-human entities, adding and look at this phrase here, a new dimension. A what? A new dimension of credibility to long-standing assertions of extraterrestrial existence. Now, before I go on with this, I'm going to replay. Let's see. It's in the right place so far. Homecoming 23. I'm going to replay for you the video clip that I played during our homecoming. This is Missouri Congressman Burleson. He represents, and he's a conservative. He's a conservative Republican, and he represents the southwestern area of Missouri, Springfield, Branson, Missouri, things like that. And I have I gotta stop right here. Sounds like I'm all over the place, and I am today. I have got to show you something that I think is absolutely phenomenal. I have a friend whose name is Friend. I'm not kidding you. His name is Joel Friend. And he sent me a website that it's not just a website. He sent me this website that has plans to build a Holy Land first century theme park. 120 acres of world-changing history. 5 complete cities: Capernaum, Nazareth, Jericho, Jerusalem, and Bethlehem. Guess who it's going to be about? Over 100 first-century buildings. Sea of Galilee, Jordan River, and Dead Sea. 7 theaters and amphitheaters. 5,000-seat Roman Stadium. 150-foot Mount Sinai. Currently under development. Get involved in making this exciting vision a reality, although part will require substantial financing to bring this project to life. Contributions of any amount will help make it happen sooner. And there's a little YouTube video where he starts talking about it and so on. And his name is Joel Friend, and I've known his family ever since we started going to Reg Kelly's church. That's where he attends church, at Liberty Faith. And he sent that to me, and he said, we're just going to go ahead and let it out, let people know about it, because they're trying to build funding. This is going to be multi-million dollars. And absolutely love the idea. Number one, I know who's behind it. And I know their faithfulness to the Lord. I know their faithfulness to the Bible. Second of all, I know
Hold on, guys.
the person who is backing this, Brother Joel Friend. I know his heart. He and I have just been, I wouldn't say close friends, but we've been friends for probably 20 some odd years now. And if I had money and wanted to invest in something, I would invest it in this. But anyway, I asked him, I said, where are you going to build it? And he said, well, we were thinking right here in Branson. Now, if you have never been to Branson, Missouri, let me tell you, you got to come to Branson, Missouri. I don't recommend you going to Las Vegas. It's absolutely filthy and disturbing there. I wouldn't recommend going to Pigeon Forge, although it's pretty there. But if you're wanting a place where literally you can find all kinds of rides and things for the kids, some of the best hotels are there, RV parks all over the place, theaters putting out all kinds of pretty good music. And I'll say this, it probably is one of the cleanest, and when I say clean, I'm talking about the content of the programs that they have in their theaters. It's probably one of the cleanest show towns that there is in the entire country, and that's Branson, Missouri. We go to Branson all the time. We raised our kids taking them to Branson. We saw shows that we didn't have to go, oh my goodness, I can't believe they said that. That was awful. I'll never go to that show again. Never done anything like that. And for him to have it in his idea, and some of the backers like it already. They like the fact that it's going to be in Branson because there's a lot of traffic goes through Branson. I mean, a lot. And so, just help. He's asking you to help pray about it. If God's in it, God will make it get done. All right. Now, back to this article. An ex-Air Force intelligence official. What was I was going to look something else up to. What was it? Anyway. Confirming the presence of unidentified flying objects with non-human entities, adding a new dimension of credibility to long-standing assertions of extraterrestrial existence. That's what I was going to play for you. I was going to play this video. This is, like I said, Missouri Congressman Burleson, a conservative Republican, representing Springfield, Branson, that area, and he is asking the show me question. Missouri is the show me state, so you have to prove everything. He's saying these aliens supposedly have technology to be able to travel 1 billion light years through space. They have this wondrous ability to dodge meteors, to dodge anything that could be between, them and us or whatever without destroying their ship. And yet, when they come in contact with Earth's environment, something happens and boom, they crash their ship. So he's asking this question about how that could be. Take a listen.
It was intriguing to me because, and it's intriguing because we are billions of light years away from any other system. And the concept that an alien species is technologically advanced enough to travel billions of light years gets here and somehow is incompetent enough to not survive Earth or crashes is something that I find a little bit far-fetched.
I don't.
That being said, you have mentioned that there's interdimensional potential. Could you expound on that?
I'll get to answer your first question, and I'm here as a fact witness and expert, but I will give you a theoretical framework, at least to work off, to kind of expound by a small percentage are going to end in mission failure fuel, as we say in the Air Force. And then in terms of multidimensionality, that kind of thing, the framework that I'm familiar with, for example, is something called the holographic principle.
Listen.
It derives itself from general relativity and quantum mechanics, and that is, if you want to imagine 3D objects such as yourself casting a shadow onto a 2D surface, that's the holographic principle. So you can be projected, quasi-projected from higher dimensional space to lower dimensional. It's a scientific trope that you can actually cross, literally, as far as I understand, but there's probably guys with PhDs that we could probably argue about.
But you have not seen any documentation that that's what's occurring.
Only a theoretical framework discussion.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, loud and clear.
David Brush, the whistleblower from the Air Force Intelligence Division, head full of military secrets, classified secrets. He has seen things. He has read reports about things that others have seen. He's interviewed people. This guy knows some stuff, and he was asked the legitimate question of all questions: how in the world, if these unknown aerial phenomena can traverse huge amounts of space with debris everywhere? My goodness, when you're traveling 800,000 miles an hour and you hit a grain of sand, it'll destroy your ship. And so how in the world was it that they have the ability to fly from whatever planet they're on and all the way to ours, and all of a sudden when they enter into Earth's gravity, they crash their ship? And that was one of the reasons why I wouldn't talk about Roswell up front. I wouldn't mention it. I wouldn't, I believed in it, but I couldn't prove it. So I'm up late one night, and God knew that I wanted to know. I was praying, God, I want to know this. I want to know it. And the Holy Ghost spoke this into my heart. I've said, "Ye are gods." Let me put it up on the screen for you. I've said, "Ye are gods." This is Psalm 82. And all of you are children of the Most High. By the way, that's one of the main verses that I use to defend who the sons of God really are in the Old Testament and the New Testament. In the Old Testament, they are a reference to the angels. In the New Testament, they're a reference to us, but only us that has been reborn and are now in a perfected state. We are sons of God, in other words. And here David says, children of the Most High. That's the same thing. So anyway, he said, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. So that sounds pretty simple. If you're a child of the Most High, you're a God with a little g. If you're a God with a little g, you're a child of the Most High. Pastor Mike, are you saying that God created evil children?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you're wrong for that.
And why couldn't he? Why can't he? Why can't God do what the Bible says God can do, and that is create evil?
I think people are...
You don't believe that?
These people are ignorant. They don't know grammar. There's more than one definition for every word.
Create evil.
There's not the evil in the world. God did not create that. Otherwise, he would not be. He'd be a hypocrite to throw you in hell. And he can't be a hypocrite. So obviously, it's another definition.
God creates evil.
If it's wrong for us, it's more than wrong for him because he knows extra better.
And Jesus, by the way, used this very same verse when he referred to his disciples. Let's see if I can find that one. Oh, let's see. It's probably only one time in the New Testament, but we'll find it regardless. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. John 10. Let's see. Let's get the context. Verse 31. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Jesus answered them, "Many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do you stone me?" The Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God. Jesus answered them, "Is it not written in your law, I have said, ye are gods." And if he called them gods, unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken, people. You can't. I love this. What was it on Jesus that couldn't be broken?
His bones?
None of his bones.
Oh, that's right.
None of his bones.
Remembering what he was saying. He said bones last time.
How many bones does the human body
Obviously,
have?
I know.
Depending on how you count it, the answer is roughly 206. That's how many bones you have in your body. 206. But anyway, I said ye are gods, if you call them gods, and whom the Father hath sanctified and sent into the world, thou blasphemest, because I said, I am the Son of God. If I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. If I do though you believe not me, believe the works, that you may know and believe that the Father is in me, and I in him. Alright, now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's see here, where was my story? Where was my song?
This is my story. This is my song.
Notably, we're back to the Kabbalah again.
Praising my Savior all the day long.
Old Jewish
This is my story.
tradition. In a recent
This
live
is my
transmission,
song.
Joel
Praising my
Ben
Savior
Joel is another way of saying Joel.
all the day
Ben
long.
means son of Habib. Joel, son of Habib. A Kabbalah scholar discussed the parallels between these contemporary revelations and the teachings of Kabbalah. According to him, Kabbalah acknowledges other forms of life and civilization. A perspective recorded in Jewish texts over 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. Wow. Let's see here. The Kabbalah's wisdom offers a holistic understanding of the universe, suggesting the existence of beings on other planets. Now listen. I don't know why I have such a fascination with this whole UFO thing. I don't really see one.
I do.
Really don't. But I think there's coming a time when a lot of people are going to see it. Like I say, I don't know why God has given me such a fascination with this topic. What I do know is that my curiosity into the things that I've learned in the past, the things I'm learning now, things I might learn 2 weeks from now, that interest and that fascination, God has saw fit to show me things in His wonderful Word that without that fascination, without that desire and longing to know what these things are and so on, I think God's using that to fill my mind, my heart with knowledge and understanding, hopefully to impart that knowledge and that understanding to anyone who listens, and thus receive great wisdom from it. Is what I think. If I was somebody that just said, UFOs, UFOs, it's phony, fake, that's all Photoshop stuff, you'll never get me to believe that stuff, little green men from Mars coming to our planet, is that what it is? Ha 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 ha. You know how people are. And so a lot of you have seen a UFO. Some of you
All
told me
the
this.
day
Some of you have
long.
seen things in your room at night. And I'm the only one you told. Because you can't tell anybody else. They'll make fun of you. But what you saw was as real as everything. And again, we're not talking about Santa Claus. We're not talking about the Easter Bunny. We're not talking about anything like that. There has not been any congressional hearings discussing the danger that a flying fat man with flying reindeer flying around the sky, landing on people's roofs, stuffing himself down chimneys, leaving presents for all boys and girls, and crawling back up and doing it all again, and all within a matter of just a few hours. It's absolutely insane. But we're not having meetings on Santa Claus. We're having meetings on something else that a lot of people are treating as if it was Santa Claus. But it's not. This is something real. And whether you've seen it or not does not take that away. It doesn't. Whether you believe in them or not doesn't mean that they don't exist and that this will all go away one of these days. Don't worry about it, Mike. I think the more we learn about them, the more we find things like this, that when we go from here to the scriptures, we find out just how biblical this really is. That's what I think. And I think that God has laid it on my heart. I just feel like I have a responsibility to try to convince as many people as possible that these things are real, that the people who have testified are, for the most part, telling the truth. So I feel like I feel like every place I go, I've got to try to convince you in some other way that these things are real. Instead of when I bring it up sometimes, maybe in a church service, or if I'm called to speak somewhere, I start bringing up UFOs, and all of a sudden people going, oh my goodness. He brought in one of those UFO. Oh, good grief, honey. Give me my phone. I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna watch TikTok videos. Well, I want to try to convince you, brothers and sisters in the Lord, just how real and how dangerous these things are. They are the foes of mankind. There's no doubt in my mind about it. Let's see here. Where did we leave off? The Kabbalah's wisdom offers a holistic understanding of the universe, suggesting the existence of beings on other planets. Kabbalah, Mormonism, Jehovah's Witness probably. Notice how many religions there are in the world
I feel like doing that now.
that are looking for some form of
Hold on, guys.
divine intervention in the way of a human.
I do the chroming holes because I love the way the gold looks in there when it's before it's chiseled out.
Regardless, there are religions that teach that there are people on other planets. The Mormon Church. The Mormon Church is going to be
Doggone it.
the first
Chroming
major
holes.
religion
Doggone it.
that's going to come out and say, we believe that very thing ever since Joe Smith came on the scene. That's what they're going to be able to say. Because they
I don't have
believe
it. Doggone it.
God, the Almighty God, the everlasting God, the Prince of Peace, they
Doggone it.
believe that he came, he grew up as a baby, and then a young
I'm gonna go play on
man,
another one that has it.
since when he was 14 years old.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the
And he
next
did
video.
things to
Peace out.
impress the ladies, and he got to be a man.
Like, oh, okay, I already said it. See you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.